Hey guys, this is Jordan from Star Wars Culture, reporting from Culture Slate. We just got out of the Tales of the Jedi panel on the celebration stage. We're going to grab a few interviews real quick to see how a lot of different people felt about it. So you guys just got out of the panel, right? The Tales of the Jedi. What were your overall reactions to what we saw from start to finish?
I was excited. I mean, it's not what I expected, but it was a pleasant surprise.
There were some things I didn't really understand. Because he's read a lot of the comics that came out. I haven't, and apparently the stuff that they were showing, he was flabbergasted too.
So one of my personal favorite part was seeing baby Ahsoka, her and her mother. What were your reactions to that? Are you guys big Ahsoka fans? How did you feel about that?
Big Ahsoka fan, and I thought it was adorable. Especially, I have a baby girl, so it's I remember those moments. I'm you know what I mean? It just hit right here.
I'm trying to figure out what Dave Filoni's feelings were. That's his baby,
right?
Yeah. What was he thinking when he saw that?
Right? Yeah. Iden Versio plays her mother. That's got to be amazing, right? Did you guys play the games? How do you feel about that?
I started the game, but he finished it. But it was a surprise. I didn't even know that was her. But yeah. I'm you know what? I'm looking forward to it.
So you guys just left the panel. What were your overall reactions from basically from the start to finish? How did you feel about the whole thing?
It's cool to see more stories with Ahsoka being told, and I don't know, just more animation. Young Dooku was really cool.
So on the topic of Ahsoka, we saw her mother for the first time. How did that make you feel? Well, we saw her parents, but her mom played a bigger part in the tale as a whole. How did you feel about Ahsoka's mom being in it?
Yeah, it's cool. It's something I never thought we would see, Ahsoka's mom, so it'd be interesting to get more of her backstory and whatnot.
Right. And her mom is voiced by none other than Iden Versio herself. That's not her name. That's her character name from the other video game she was in. Did that catch you by surprise at all? How do you feel about that as well?
Yeah, I played the game, and so I remembered her from the game. But yeah, it's cool that she's getting another role in the Star Wars universe.
Yeah, most definitely. And then after we saw the first episode, they also showed us the trailer. That was an amazing trailer, right? How did you feel about the trailer?
Yeah, it was super cool. Yeah. I'm excited to watch it.
So tell us your overall reactions throughout the whole thing, the whole panel, start to finish. What were you feeling?
Right. So initially I was feeling really curious because this is one of the panels that I knew the least amount. I just knew it was an animated series. I knew it was, some kind of short format entertainment. And so went in, and I was completely blown away by what we saw. We saw one whole episode featuring Ahsoka and Ahsoka's mom, Ahsoka being a baby. It was a really exciting, gripping episode. In my opinion, the backgrounds were really the highlight because everything just looked really amazing. Probably some of the best backgrounds and just look of any 3D animated Star Wars we've seen. It's really cool looking.
Yeah, Dave said he finally got to play with a lot of their new animation toys, so that's definitely a good thing. So we're going to backtrack a little bit on the topic of Ahsoka's mom. Not a lot of people knew she was going to be in it, if anybody knew other than Dave himself. So how did you feel when we found out that that was the episode we were watching, along the lines of Ahsoka's mom?
Yeah, I was really surprised. There used to be rumors, not rumors, it was confirmed that there used to be a kind of like an Ahsoka origin story where she was a little baby. It was the Clone Wars episode that got scrapped. I thought that's what it ended up being, but it's not. It was just a completely new story regarding Ahsoka and her tribe and her mom, and it's really cool to see. It was a really cool, interesting concept that they played with. I was super excited to hear Janina Gavankar come back to Star Wars. She previously did, Battlefront 2. And it was just really nice to see her take part again in this wonderful galaxy.
So last question. After the episode that we saw a trailer. I felt so much hype out of anything else that I watched today. How did you feel about the trailer?
The trailer was great. There was a lot of little things that I want to rewatch, and I don't know if it's out. I don't know if it's public yet. I don't know. I don't know if it is going to be public. But a lot of interesting things, like I saw a shot of Padme's funeral. I saw one of the villains from the Ahsoka novel, one of the Inquisitors. There does seem to be quite a few of Ahsoka episodes in this 6-episode run. But I'm curious. I'm most curious about the Dooku-related episode or episodes if we get. Yeah, that's the one I'm most curious about.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to it, as I'm sure we all are. So, yeah. All right, well, there you have it. Once again, I've been Jordan from Star Wars Culture, reporting for Culture Slate. Make sure you subscribe to both our YouTube channels, Culture Slate and Star Wars Culture. You can find us on cultureslate.com as well. Make sure you like and leave a comment on anything, everywhere. And we'll see you guys next time.